You are obviously keeping an eye out for the next lucrative market to invest in as a stock financial supporter, although many organizations are starting up today. Only a small number have the potential to expand steadily for a very long time. Cathie Wood has offered her opinions on a handful of these organizations. According to Cathie Wood, companies that embrace innovation will be successful in the future, and investors who can act fast to take advantage of these chances stand to benefit tremendously. Greetings and welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow, everyone. It's true that Cathie loves innovation, the stock master, who has typically increased market share during troubled times, thinks that innovation fixes issues. Even though this is only one person's prediction, it's vital to remember that Cathie Wood has extensive experience in the industry as a stock investor and financial booster of Tesla. According to the Tesla investor, while the markets may appear somewhat disjointed at the moment, 2020 proved to be one of the most difficult years in market history, since transparency was more crucial than ever in shares of companies that prioritized innovation declined. According to Wood, concentrating on disruptive innovation will probably greatly enhance a long-term wealth portfolio because it gives access to prospects for exponential development that are typically absent from broad-based indices. Could stock financial supporters be missing something? Let's solve the problem, but before we do, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and enable notifications if you enjoy this type of content so that you can remain up to speed on anything related to Tesla. Cathie Wood included a number of instances in her letter of revolutionary inventions that were mostly disregarded by the stock market in 2022, but will probably be huge undertakings in the near future. Wood claims that these innovations are confirming ARK's initial research and bolstering its belief that the company's tactics are on the right side of change. Even in the face of market challenges and media criticism, she pointed out that disruption might appear at unexpected times and in unexpected ways. ARK made investments in robots, autonomous technologies, and electric vehicles, all of which Tesla is active in as part of the concepts Cathie Wood mentioned. According to Wood, Tesla's sales rose 49% in 2022, while U.S. auto sales decreased year over year. The car company's percentage of all U.S. auto sales rose by 240 basis points to 3.8% over the following 3 years. Cathie Wood's letter also cited blockchain technology, social commerce, digital wallets, and the genomics company. According to Cathie Wood, major corporations that have an advantage in innovation may prosper in both normal inflation and perhaps deflation. She also thinks that slower economic development will force them to return to the types of enterprises that they can expand in any economic environment. Investors in Tesla can feel secure knowing that their money is going to a successful business because of the company's outstanding innovation. Another gem that has not yet been completely utilized is Tesla's energy division. Long-term success and rapid growth have been hallmarks of Tesla's energy business. In a recent quarterly letter to investors, the automaker disclosed that it had delivered 1,100 megawatt-hours of energy storage, a 62% year-over-year increase. This was by far the largest amount of energy storage arrangements the company had ever accomplished. Tesla said that it was increasing output at its Lathrop, California factory in order to better serve the quickly expanding demand for its energy storage business. According to Wood, who was speaking about energy consumption, the demand for crude oil may have reached a high in 2019 at 100.5 million barrels per day, particularly now that EVs are starting to replace some cars on the market and ride-hailing. Services like Uber are collaborating with car rental firms like Hertz to rent EVs. She cited Hertz's claim that EV maintenance is 50 to 60% less expensive than that of internal combustion vehicles. ARK's analysis indicates that by 2030, autonomous electric vehicles' better utilization rates compared to individual vehicles might reduce oil demand by 25 to 30% to 72.6 million barrels per day. Another potential engine for commercial expansion is Tesla's solar division. The company's energy generation and storage segment, which consists of 3 primary products, generated around $801 million in revenue in 2021, even while Tesla hasn't given its solar business its whole attention. Its cars and energy solutions are nonetheless available in many international markets. This would indicate that Tesla's auto company is starting to stabilize financially. If so, now would be a fantastic time for the manufacturer to focus more on the energy sector, which has long been neglected in favor of producing electric vehicles. This covers Tesla's solar energy storage business in a single Belgian project. Despite being a parent company, Analyst Joe Osha pointed out that Tesla has truly lost focus on its energy sector in recent years. Part of Musk's thinking, he said, is that they can come back and gain market share. And he believes the EV industry is expanding into its mid-years as well. Perhaps he thinks that because they can get market share, they can expand faster in solar, although they are a fantastic corporation and have accomplished many incredible feats. In 2019, they truly consolidated the energy industry. This should guarantee that Tesla is prepared for incredibly rapid growth for as long as the future holds. Musk said that solar would grow at a percentage rate, with storage coming in second, and that Tesla Energy may eventually reach a size comparable to that of the company's auto division. Over time, he thinks both companies will expand more quickly than the auto industry, considering their rise year after year. Musk claims that these companies are starting from a lesser basis, and that their future development would be astounding. Similar data reveals that, depending on the performance of top firms like Sunrun, SunPower, and Vivint Solar, the roof solar-oriented sector projection might rise from a low-end estimate of 10% annually to as high as 20%. David Whiston, a stock analyst at Morningstar, has stated that he approaches Elon Musk's assertions cautiously. According to him, energy will most likely continue to play a minor role in Tesla for some time to come because the auto industry is still expanding greatly with new cars and autopilot. He went on to say that while he has no doubts about strong growth, this might not go as planned. As is the case with many investments, for a considerable amount of time, Cathie Wood's business, ARK Invest, has also been excited about Tesla's expansion. And based on her statements, it is probably due to Tesla's emphasis on innovation. She stated in her letter that she started ARK Invest with two primary goals in mind. First, to concentrate solely on disruptive innovation that would enhance the market, and second, to establish an open research ecosystem that would reveal and disseminate data on the relationships between the 5 main innovation platforms that are currently developing, the majority of which Tesla is actively addressing. Input costs are falling, delayed inventories are relaxing, innovation is upending the established global order, and the money supply is gradually shrinking. According to Cathie Wood, all of these factors indicate to lower inflation and possibly deflation. As a result, as uncertainties have taken hold, worries in the equities markets have escalated to high levels. Investors and financial supporters are nonetheless concerned about inflation and rising interest rates. She does, however, believe that current indicators point to real growth and inflation this year being surprisingly below expectations. Would also mention Tesla's potential in autonomous driving in relation to the company's EV and energy businesses. She claims that in an indication of the automaker's faith in its automation and self-driving capabilities, Tesla made its FSD beta software available to all North American owners who had asked for it. Do you believe that most firms should focus on innovation going forward? Please share your thoughts here, and don't forget to provide your Tesla valuation. Feel free to click on the next video that appears on your screen while you're still here. I'll see you there.